Peace, love, and light, my Tauranites, my Taurus-Gemini cuspers. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Sagittarius season love reading. I am looking forward to giving this reading to y'all. I am super excited to see what comes out for you guys. I've been sitting in your energy for a little bit now, and it's feeling very interesting. So we'll get to that shortly, but I'll just kind of give the run of the mill for all that are new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your shares. They really, really, truly mean the world to me. I love hearing your stories. I love hearing what resonates, what's made you kind of feel a little clear. So please continue to do that. I hope to really build this channel into a very, very open, family-oriented, family vibration type of interaction or just platform for cuspers, okay? So we are small, but we are mighty, all right? So thank you again for just tuning in and just checking me out and, you know, sharing the videos with others or just liking and commenting it. It really does help the channel out and help me kind of know like who I'm picking up on. So thank you for that, guys. Yeah, Sagittarian season is pretty on fire. We're kind of in the thick of it now, so I'm really excited to see how that's illuminating your life, my Tauranites, okay? Remember, energy is fluid, time is an illusion, okay? So if this reading doesn't resonate with you now, it could totally resonate a couple days from now, a couple weeks from now, a couple months from now, you know, even a year from now. Energy is fluid, right? So it just depends on where you are in your own energetic evolution and in your own energetic journey, okay? So I might be picking up on a peak energy that hasn't hit you yet. I could also pick up on an energy that's you've already ascended through, okay? So it could just be a look back to the past to give you some sort of confirmation, guidance, reassurance to step forward into your future energy, okay? So just take whatever resonates. You'll know what resonates because you'll have a shift in your energy. You'll have a spark, an idea. Something will kind of just shift or keep you or kind of like grasp you, right? It'll sink in, it'll hit you. If nothing's hitting you, you're feeling a little confused, you're trying to make it stretch, you're doing the mental gymnastics to fit it into your story, more often than not, it just isn't meant for you, and that's totally okay. Just make sure you leave that energy for the people that it is meant for, and that's totally fine. Feel free to check out any of the other videos. I do have playlists that go by cusp, right? So all videos for that particular cusp, and also by season. So if you are identifying, you know, with a Sag or, you know, a Scorpio or a Cancer, you can check out those season readings and kind of just get a broad energy for that season, what was going on with all the cusp, okay? Feel free to just check those out. Also, just check previous videos. They might resonate with you now in this moment in time, okay? So if you have any prayers, affirmations, mantras, anything you like to do to connect yourself to your higher essence, to your divine source, to your spiritual team, please do so while I pray, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Cusp Collective as a whole, especially my Taurus-Gemini cuspers. Thank you for covering us all in your love and light and lifting us up in courage to face each day and tackle and conquer all that the world throws at us. We love you for walking with us and guiding us through any valleys, guiding us over our peaks and to our peaks. We are so grateful and we're so thankful. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel to receive the most important love, energies, and messages for the overall growth, ascension, and personal development and relationships concerning my Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective. Thank you for giving them the strength to see all that they need to see and move in the way that best suits them. We thank you and we love you, and so it is. Okay, my Tauranites, so I'm going to just hop into what I've been feeling with your energy. Yeah, it's Right away, my solar plexus got activated in my third eye just shortly after that. Okay, so you're definitely coming into some knowledge, seeing behind the veil when it comes to maybe movements you've made in the past, pathways you've taken in the past, views that you've had in the past, images that you've held close or even maybe absorbed or taken on from the past. Just really looking and analyzing to see what no longer serves you. Yeah, release your ex. So definitely some energy from the past coming in, okay? And I think that that was probably brought to the surface through Scorpio season. Maybe some ex-lovers, some ex-business partners, some ex-friends, maybe even family that you've cut off or had to step away from. Keep an open mind, okay? Yeah, it was brought to the surface for you to get a new perspective on it and to move differently because of it, okay? All right, there are your three right there. So we have worth waiting for, okay? Divine timing is at work in your love life. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, okay? And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. My Taurus is at the bottom, overshadowing this, yeah, is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? Give me 1 second, my Taurus, thank you. All right, so yeah, it's feeling as though there's something coming in for my Taurus that's definitely worth the wait, worth the risk, worth the opportunity. But you are being cautioned with some sort of red flag, some sort of alert about the energies around you. Yeah, because let your friends help you. Take this, let your friends help you, very, very lightly. Friends often are biased, like actual physical, tangible friends, right, in the 3D. They're often biased. It's very rare that you have a friend that can kind of give you an unbiased opinion about what should I do when it comes to this person or this career or this job, right? Remember, love energies covers career, finances, family, friends, co-workers, work environments, finances. Again, I'll say it again, not just romantic love, okay? So just be careful. I think that's the caution, is to just be careful what you're sharing with your friends, my Taurus, about maybe something that's coming in for you, something that you've been waiting for, something that your angels or your guides or your ancestors have been showing you that's coming up for you. Be careful on sharing that abundance with the people around you, because there's definitely some cautious behavior that needs to happen, or you need, that's probably, yeah, there's that solar plexus. Again, it's seeing through the veil, right? You're kind of now like, you see, oh, that's perfect. Look, she's actually parting a veil and seeing spirit show her this sign of the flower. So yeah, it's seeing through the veil. You're seeing past the physical into the spirit, and it's kind of alerting you to maybe some friends or some people or some environments that you're attached to or a part of that or it's some support systems that maybe you've leaned on in the past when it maybe comes to relationships or abundance or business that might not be serving you too well, or that you just need to be a little bit cautious of, okay? So let's go ahead and hop into some more details, okay, or just get some more details. I'm using the Sun and Moon Tarot, mainly because if you've watched my most recent, the new moon in Sagittarius chakra reading, was very, very strong balance between the masculine and feminine energy, okay? Now, mind you, we all harness masculine and feminine energy. They both live inside of us. So all of this relationship, if it's between a masculine and feminine, could just be you coming into alignment with yourself and your soul, your higher self and your lower nature, meeting in the middle at your heart center. So it could be that. It could be two soulmates coming together. If you identify with the twin flame journey, it could definitely indicate twin flame energy, right? But overall, it's just a union within ourselves. It's a deeper sense of alignment with what our masculine energy feels like and what our feminine energy feels like, and how those two play well together, how they best play together, okay? And if you watch that reading, my Taurus, you'll see that very clearly. So I wanted to use the sun and moon tarot as that sun and moon, that masculine, that feminine energy, to give a little bit more detail as far as to what energies are playing a factor in what. Okay. Also, that's in preparation for the Gemini full moon coming up on the 12th. Thursday. It will be activated on at 12:12 a.m. I believe that is Eastern Standard Time, so take that as that resonates, okay? But it's a very, actually, it probably spans across time zones. It's probably the same. Okay, anyway, that's just me talking to myself. Yeah, Gemini, the lovers, there you are. Worth waiting for. So this full moon is going to be major for you. It's in one of your dynamics, right? Gemini. A lot of union within self, with other people, or just clarity around who to combine your energy with, who to have that balance with, who actually brings you this balance when it comes to relationships, when it comes to emotional connections, something that you've been waiting for, and it is in divine timing. So your guides, your angels, your spiritual team are going to show you and illuminate something that you've been waiting for, right? So whether it's been, okay, I'm waiting on this career opportunity to come through, you'll get clarity around the full moon. If it's I'm waiting on to see who out of my options I should choose when it comes to business, you'll see that during the full moon, okay? Who should I choose in love? Where do I need to go? Who is my perfect match in love? You'll get more clarity about that for this full moon in Gemini, okay? That Gemini part of your cusp is going to be very, very active. You're probably, if you are in tune, very deeply in tune with your energy, you're probably already feeling it a little bit. My solar plexus just twitched, so that's definitely where you're feeling it. If you are connecting with the moon energy, it's moving you and it's willing you and it's purging kind of some images, maybe some sense of self-confidence. It's either elevating that or clearing out some toxic connections to that self-confidence, because maybe you've been wanting to kind of rush this connection or rush this opportunity to come in, but it's all in divine timing, right? You guys will align with your perfect match, with your mate. You'll see the right choice to make at that moment that the divine wants you to, okay? And I think it's definitely either you're going to get full clarity for the full moon, right? If that's a seed that you planted during the new moon, or new moons past, or you're just going to get closer to clarity, okay? Now, mind you, it's a very interesting dynamic happening between the new moon and the full moon for the past couple of months. Each sign that the moon has been in, they've been partner signs, right? So there was a new moon in Scorpio, then there was a full moon in Taurus. Scorpio and Taurus being your other dynamic, right? So feel free to watch that moon energy reading as well to maybe see what might be coming up for this next full moon. Okay, but Scorpio and Taurus are 1/7 of each other on the natal chart, meaning they're each other's house of partnership. So that's super, super interesting that partnerships are coming into a highlighted, heightened energy surrounding the moon and being brought about through the moon. The moon often symbolizes like illusions, secrets being hidden, things that are hidden under the surface. It's also emotional energy. It's just emotional charge, right? That feminine, that receptive, how we receive energy, how we receive things. So partnerships might be coming in, might be breaking away. It's all gearing us up for this solar eclipse at the end of the month, I believe on the 26th or the 27th, depending on what hemisphere you're on. But that solar eclipse is going to truly put an end to all things that are dead, right? All things that no longer serve us. So as long as we've done the work to release and be prepared for that release, right? To release any attachments to what no longer serves us, that's going to just wash away, right? And if you haven't done that, I really strongly urge you within these next couple weeks to really do the work to just make peace with any attachments you may have to your past. Because literally this solar eclipse is going to come in and clear everything out away so you have space for all the abundance that's coming up in 2020. And it's not just about 2020, it's about the whole decade of the 20s. It's about to be the roaring 20s again. If you don't know what the roaring 20s were, please Google it, okay? it was just a very, very strong boom in the economy. It was a very strong boom in finances for people in different sales market, housing market. So a lot is about to change, especially when it comes to how we exchange currency. So that is a lot that has to do with it. So in order to be aligned with the abundance that you need to be successful in this next decade, there needs to be some patience, right? There also just needs to be some clearing out. So that was very long-winded as to why I'm using this deck, but I felt like that needed to be said for you guys, okay? So, and then I say this again to say that the past new moon was in Sagittarius and this full moon is in Gemini. Sagittarius and Gemini are 1/7s of each other, right? The house of partnerships and relationships. So just keep that in mind, that there are just a lot of dynamics that are coming into balance. So any imbalances that you may have, just do your very best to work through them and leave yourself open for that counter to come in so you can kind of equal out and break even in your energy, okay? All right, so Swiftness wanted to come out. They're like, moving on, moving on. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. But I go with what Spirit wants me to say. Okay, so for my Taurus and Sagittarius season, what else is worth waiting for when it comes to the lovers? Ooh, an Emperor is coming. This could be you, my Taurus, stepping into your Emperor energy. This is Aries energy, okay? Could be Leo, Sagittarius. This could indicate Sag season and the energy that is surrounding you right now, right? This very strong Emperor kind of head honcho vibe. Now, mind you, again, this could be a female, this could be a male, this could be a career, opportunity, finances, whatever have you, but it's a rising up. You see how the sun is kind of rising in the background? The masculine energy is definitely rising up into a higher sense of awareness and a higher sense of intuition within themselves, which could be giving them clarity on a love connection, right? A love connection with you, or this could be you, my Taurus, gaining clarity on a love connection with someone else. But it's definitely pushing you into Emperor energy. I think that's what worth the waiting for is talking about. There's divine timing. There's some pieces that need to be in place. There's some thrones that need to be attained. There's some energy that needs to be harnessed in order for this love connection to kind of come about. That's strong. Very, very strong, my Taurus. I love that. All right, so, whoa. What we got here? Oh, yeah, because guess what's coming in? 6 of Cups, soulmate, pleasure, inner child, right? Union. This is energy of being very childlike, being very innocent, being very free, very carefree, right? It's soulmate energy. And look, we have a full moon. Like I said, that full moon in Gemini is it might rock your world a little bit. It's definitely coming in to rock your world and shake some things up. You're going to be seeing very clearly who actually is destined to be a partner with you, who's actually destined to be a part of your tribe. This is also soul tribe energy, right? Doesn't have to be romantic. This could be you feeling very childlike at a job, right? A job or a career that just brings out that inner creative being in you, that wondrous kind of vibe where you just feel like a kid in a candy store, where you're just happy. That could be it. It could be finances as well. It could be family, reconnecting with childhood friends. It could be a numerous friends as well, right? It just could be many things, but it's going to be illuminated for this new moon in Gemini, okay? So make sure that if you can, take some spiritual baths, clear your energy, meditate. Just definitely, if you don't do anything else for this new moon or this full moon coming up in Gemini, just meditate. Ooh, I'm talking fast. But Gemini energy is getting to me. Okay, so just meditate, and just be open to clear your energy so you can receive this harvest, okay? So love is definitely here for you in the various forms. Anything else worth waiting for? Wow, that sprung right on out. Yeah. A Princess of Wands. This is, again, being very receptive. This is what I like. The page energy is prince and princess. So it's that childlike wonder. It's that innocence, right? That innocent creator. When it's the Princess of Wands, it talks more about being very open and receptive to what the universe has for you, co-creating with the universe, in a way of you're commanding the universe to kind of show you who is meant to be in this partnership with you, who is that divine match, right? Who is that, oh, come on out, who is that divine connection, who's that soulmate tie, right? So again, it could be soulmates, it could be twin flames. Apply it how you see fit. Okay, very, very beautiful. Yeah, so you are either manifesting very heavily this Emperor energy to either come into your life or for you to elevate into this Emperor energy, or there's an Emperor that is manifesting you, right? Hoping to receive you, hoping for a wish, hoping for some sort of soulmate, deep connection, some sort of relationship with you, my Taurus, okay? What's the overall for worth waiting for? Oh, we're just going to keep falling on the floor, huh? All right. Yes, my Taurus, Gemini. Gemini energy. So yeah, your Gemini energy is definitely strong, but this is the Magician. This is Mercury. So you might have a very strong Gemini and Mercury, or Mercury and Gemini placement or aspect in your natal chart. But yeah, this is someone definitely manifesting, someone working with spirit, co-creating with spirit, right? Fire energy, passionate energy. You see, he has all the elements, trying to make it all work, asking the universe to bring something in for you. And it's worth waiting for. You might have been manifesting this love connection or this deep soulmate tie or these soul tribe energy for a while now. Okay, and I think you're going to get a little bit closer and or not get the answer this Gemini moon cycle, all right? So just make sure you pay attention to your dreams, any synchronicities, any people, places, thing. It is a very crucial time for you to use discernment, right? So we're going to move into pay attention to the red flags, because that's where that discernment is going to come up from. And I just heard, don't let your friends get in your way. Okay, my Taurus, don't let your friends get in the way of your happiness, right? Ultimately, if your friend group or your family doesn't like a person that you like, or doesn't want you to do this career, or doesn't want you to live this lifestyle, or spend your money in this way, or have this type of abundance, that's all fine and good, but ultimately, you have to live with yourself day to day. Do you want to be in your last breaths wishing and hoping that you would have lived more for you? You would have done what actually brought you joy. You would have dated who actually brought you joy. You would have pursued whatever career would have brought you joy instead of listening to the people around you, right? Or do you want to say, you know what? I did everything that I wanted to do. I fulfilled all my desires. You know, I went after all that I wanted and I'm happy, right? So it's that sense of sovereignty that maybe you're stepping into, my Taurus. The Empress wanted to flip over, okay? There's a sense of sovereignty you're stepping into that's definitely going to elevate you a little bit in the spiritual realm, to where you're going to start seeing things for what they truly are. So like masks are coming off. People who you maybe thought were your friends, you're now kind of seeing, oh, they might have really not been, you know, had my best interest at heart. Maybe they were more focused on them. That type of red flag situation, yeah? Okay, that was the Two of Wands. All right, let's get into this. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this beautiful spread. For my Taurus, what do they need to pay attention to red flag-wise? Yeah, Seven of Wands. Pay attention to what is spiritually combating you. Pay attention to what energies are surrounding you. Pay attention to what you feel the need to fight against. So let's say your friends are like, oh, making a joke, or they're saying something and it kind of rubs you the wrong way. Pay attention to that, because there's a reason why it's striking a chord in your spirit differently, especially if this is something that, you know, maybe they've joked about in the past, right? And it never bothered you, but now all of a sudden it bothers you. That's a red flag. That's because you're elevating, you're ascending a little bit higher in your intuition, and now you're starting to see people for who they really are, not who they present themselves to be. And it's pushing you to be very very confident, right? You need to have confidence in your ability to fight off whatever you're seeing, or to fight for whatever you're feeling moved to fight for with that solar plexus energy, right? Yeah, because you have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups with the Lovers in the same board, it's definitely a romantic or a love connection, or just a deep soulmate connection. Again, that could be career, family, finances, friends. Take what resonates. And then you have the Chariot. This could be a Cancer that you're connecting with. This could have been activated in Cancer season. This overall just denotes movement, right? So when we're saying pay attention to the red flags, we're talking about pay attention to which way to go. Pay attention to how you're being moved. Pay attention to how that solar plexus is yearning you. So if you see it in this card, right, this black bull, right, is pulling the cart all the way this way. The white bull is pulling it in a totally different direction. The person is looking more and leaning more towards the black bull, okay? So there may be, and I'm blanking on which, as far as the yin and yang, is the feminine. I want to say yin is feminine, but I don't know off the top. I'm blanking on if it's the white or the black energy. Okay, either way, look that up, okay? Go ahead and Google if yin is represented by the white or the black, or yang is represented by the white or the black. If you know that, please comment in the comment section below which one is which. That would be very helpful for this reading, because I think that's going to help you understand what energy to lead with when it comes to manifesting and fighting for this Two of Cups union. Then again, a full moon. Gemini energy, right? Coming up, full moon in Gemini. I'm telling you, it's a portal. It is going to be very, very energetically packed. You're going to have a lot of insight, a lot of flags that you're going to need to pay attention to around this time. So if people are already starting to act up, that's because this full moon energy is coming in very strong already, all right? Anything else for pay attention to the red flags for my Taurus for Sag season? Anything else? Thank you. Ooh, looks like we might have an ace here. And we do. We have the Ace of Swords. Truth. Clarity. Supreme understanding. It's almost no doubt. Undoubtable. Right? So you're feeling, my Taurus, or someone is feeling this with you, an undeniable, undoubtable connection. As far as this Two of Cups goes, right? And they're fighting to maybe figure out how to move forward towards you, or you're trying to fight to figure out how to move forward towards this Two of Cups that you're gaining clarity about. That's the red flag. That's the divine coming in and saying, hey, look at this. You see? Pull back the veil. Welcome to the spiritual realm. This is what we have for you. Pay attention to these flowers. Whenever you see this flower, it means this. Like, that's how spirit works. That's how you build a language with your guides, is by asking them to show you signs, okay? And then overall, we have the Hermit. So you could be connecting with the Virgo energy. This could be the call for your spirit guides to say, okay, it's time to kind of retreat in to your inner world, in your inner being, to gain clarity, to find that light, right? She's in this particular deck, she's already come out of the Hermit mode. She's understood what's been written on the wall, right? So these are like the red flags that the divine will write out and give us signs about. She's understanding them now. She's in full knowledge. You can see the white dreadlocks. It's very wisdom-like, right? Very elderly, ancestral. So you're gaining some sort of ancestral help. This could also be a spirit guide. Ooh, throat chakra. All right, this could be a spirit guide for you, my Taurus, okay? Coming in, guiding you, showing you the red flags, showing you clarity, giving you truth, right? Spiritual truth, intellectual truth, emotional truth, right? Showing and proving which way you need to move, okay? And it's just making sure that you know that you have the strength to really fight through any obstacles that might be coming up, but you also have the strength and the valor to overcome any obstacles. I feel like I just said that twice, but you do. That's just what I keep. It's overcoming any obstacles. You're seeing the truth for what it is. You're reading the writings on the wall, okay? And now it's like you're wanting to move forward with that, okay? Let's go ahead and look into let your friends help you. Spirit, what does my Taurus need to know about that? Yeah, hold on. Like I was saying, that Seven of Swords, futility, it's that defeated almost mindset. It's almost just kind of like losing hope, right? Your friends might be defeating you a little bit. Your friends might be kind of like discouraging you from this Two of Cups. Yeah, just like I said, be careful what you're sharing with your friends and family and people around you, especially if you're manifesting something. Sometimes when we talk about what we want to manifest, or how we're trying to manifest, or what abundance we're trying to bring in, people will totally be like, "Oh my God, that's so amazing," da 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 da, right? But then try to plant seeds of doubt within you, like, but what, are you sure you want to do this, but what if you do that? It's like, try to stay away from energy like that, because ultimately the people who truly want you to be successful are people who are supporters of you, right? And it's not about being a yes man, or whatever, that yes woman, or whatever the case may be. No, it's just they're going to help you process what's best for you, rather than input and inject their own ideas and what they think they want you to do and what they see you doing, because it's not about their vision. All right, my Taurus, I think you're coming up on something very major, very life-changing, especially with this union in love, or just this soul tie with whatever abundance is coming in. It's going to be very major and life-changing for you, and I think that others around you, like your friends, are picking up on that. And some of them might not be in the best positions, right? Some of them might, the Seven of Swords is also about deception. So some of them might be causing some sort of deception around your ability to manifest this, right? So you have 3 sevens out here. You have the Chariot, which is the 7. Okay, you have the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Yeah. So there's definitely some battles, some, obstacles that the people around you might be trying to throw in to maybe discourage you from really going for your abundance. So just, again, keep it under wraps. Okay, yeah. You're needing to find peace. This is truce, the 4 of Swords, meditative energy. This is also my prayer card. Okay, this is when you're going within, doing the internal work, going to your sacred space, and praying for balance, praying for a resolution, right? Some sort of truce, some sort of clarity on what to do. And I think that the clarity that's coming in is also like, yeah, there's been some deceptive energy spread about, right? That mentally you need to kind of come to a balanced decision around who actually is supporting you and who accepts you for you, and who maybe supports and accepts you for like it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm like, okay. It's like the outside mask, right? Like some people really only want your outside mask. They really don't care what's behind the mask. Some people truly care about what's behind the mask and could care less about the mask you show the world, right? So there's a difference. There's a difference between people who can see you for you, regardless of what mask you put on, and then the people who only enjoy you in one type of setting, one type of mask, one type of mode, right? So it's needing to kind of come to peace with that and find a truce within your own mind about, okay, I'm at peace with the fact that I've maybe been surrounded by people who don't really support me, or, some sort of deception. I've been told the wrong thing. I've been guided the wrong way. Maybe even when it comes to how you were raised, right? That there's been some sort of deception around what actually is balanced thinking, right? Balanced ideals. That is coming into the foreplay here. Because I think maybe my Taurus have definitely asked for help from their friends or their family, and you might have been given some incorrect information or just some improper guidance that you're now needing to work through as far as truce and that 4 of Swords. Anything else for let your friends help you for my Taurus? Very beautiful. Okay, yeah, you're transforming through all of that. Change, death, rebirth. You're rising up from all of that confusion. You're rising up from any type of deception. You're allowing that deception, that truth. It's like, okay, you've made the balance thing. Now you're setting it on fire and you're coming up out of those ashes. That's absolutely beautiful. This also is denoting a change. So you might be making a change in how you think about things, how you think about people, how you think about friendships, how you think about family relationships and dynamics. That might be changing and going through a rebirth, right? Because you have the Four of Cups, luxury, another full moon. You have 3 full moons on the board, okay? 3 is a very balanced number. It's a very angelic number as well. So your angels are going to be definitely talking to you during this full moon in Gemini coming up. But what's interesting and what I love about this particular card in this deck is that the 4th cup is being hidden in the moon. And they're not actually looking at it, typically, as they don't, right? But it's almost as if, like, the luxury is, wow, I really have had maybe a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships. I have a lot of family ties, right? That none of them are really bringing me full emotional fulfillment. And you're kind of maybe questioning, right? Maybe you've tried to make peace with the fact, tried to have some sort of balanced thinking around, okay, maybe love just isn't in the cards for me. Maybe things will never change, right? Maybe I'll never go through this rebirth. Maybe this is just how it is, but it's not, right? This full moon in Gemini is going to show you exactly the love that you're looking for, exactly the type of connection. They're either going to present it to you in energy, they're going to present it to you in a form of a person or a career. You're going to see yourself doing the job. It's going to be some type of alignment with a timeline, a higher timeline that's going to bring you in emotional fulfillment, okay? Some sort of lucrative, flowy, I just can't, lucrative, moving. My solar plexus just got active again. So definitely something that's going to bring you more energy, more sun energy, more vitality. Yeah. Nourishment. That's exactly what I'm getting with this cup. You see how it's like overflowing with water, but there's nothing in these 3 cups. It's nourishment that's coming in. You're going to find connections. You're going to go through this rebirth, and it's going to really highlight and show who is really worth your time, who's really worthy of being around you, worthy of being in your friend group, your family group, and who isn't, okay? Overall, for Let Your Friends Help You for my Taurus for Sag season, got a little pica. Yeah, baby. 8 of Pentacles, okay? This is cultivation, prudence, going to work. And I think that once this is illuminated through the Gemini full moon coming up, it's like it's going to motivate you. That's that sun energy, right? That solar plexus energy. It's going to move you to want to work harder, to cultivate more, to prune more, right? To really analyze more about, okay, well, if all of those people that I thought I was really close to weren't the closest to me, right? Then what is that vibration? Like, what else can I clean? What else can I pull? Oh, my nose. Sorry. My nasal chakra is getting really active. I apologize about that, y'all. Woo. Sorry. Okay, back to the reading, back to y'all. It's you're going to start cultivating that. It's like you're going to get a taste of the energy that you've been looking for, and you're going to be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to work towards that. I'm cultivating that. That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, okay? Let's go ahead and check in with the goddess energy. Because the feminine energy is up on a rise, this is the year of the feminine. As far as galactic time goes, that galactic new year starts at the end of July, okay? So we're almost halfway through that year and that turnaround, but it's going to be the divine feminine energy, or just feminine energy in general, is going to be going through a lot of transformations and kind of starting to take the lead a little bit more. Masculine energy is also going through like a full transformation. So it's like as the feminine energy ascends up, the masculine energy kind of is imploding in to come back out, kind of like this phoenix. Yeah. So we're just going to check in with the goddesses to just see where that energy lies for you. Yeah, baby. I knew that was coming. Oh, Kali Ma. There she is. Yep. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. That's definitely what I was talking about with the friends and the family, right? It's those old connections, you know, maybe friends that you've had for a while. Like, time doesn't always denote loyalty, right? They're not correlated. You can definitely meet somebody a week from now that you've never met who has just way better intentions, understands you at a way deeper level than anyone ever has in your whole life, right? That's the beauty of connecting through the heart. It's because there's no time on it. It's just literally vibrationally we're a match. Vibrationally we click. Vibrationally we aid each other in some way, right? Vibrationally you get me, you understand me, you see me in a way that others maybe not see you, right? Or vice versa, right? This could be someone seeing you that way, you could be seeing someone that way, but ultimately there's a call for bringing some old connections. Like I said, with this solar eclipse coming up, all that is old and that no longer serves us, okay, is going to be wiped out and cleared out and cleaned out, okay? Any other goddess energy for my Taurus for Sag season? Whoa. Yeah, Saggies, I'm not Saggies. I'm so sorry, y'all. My Taurus Saggy season is pushing y'all into this high priestess energy with Dana. You have divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching. Yeah, that's that Hermit card right there. Yeah, you've received some very, very important, maybe ancestral knowledge, divine knowledge from your angels, some divine truths. And it's okay to share those. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to believe in that. It's okay to trust that, because you know in your gut when it's coming from a positive place, okay? So this is just a call to trust yourself. Trust the signs that you're seeing. Trust the truth that's coming in for you. Trust the movement forward that you're being guided to take, okay? And then very last card is Isis. That's lovely. Past life energy, right? This situation involves your past life memory, so worth waiting for. This Lovers, Emperor energy, Six of Cups, Magician, manifestation. You've done this in the past, my Taurus. You've manifested this past life love or this divine soul connection before, and you're doing it again in this life. So maybe you manifested it, it came together, but it didn't work. This might be the lifetime that it actually works out for y'all, okay? And then look, at the bottom of the deck, we have Yemanya. Oh man, I butcher these names. I'm so sorry. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them, okay? Yeah, this full moon in Gemini is definitely opening the door and opening the gate to some golden opportunities for you, my Taurus, okay? So I hope this reading resonates with you. I hope you found it helpful. I just thank you so much for tuning in with me. Definitely, this was absolutely beautiful. I pray that this full moon in Gemini really brings you the clarity you're looking for, brings you some peace, brings your mind to a balanced state, right? A very meditative state, okay? And I wish you all the best, and I look forward to your reading next season, okay? Namaste.